So, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another transfer update, daily transfer update. Don't worry, we've not signed anybody. We've not sold anybody. We are we are Pandemic FC. We're not signing anybody. We're not selling anybody. There's a global pandemic out there which is stopping us apparently. But we do have a latest update. Before I get into my thoughts on this, do subscribe, do stick a big thumbs up on the video, and make sure you follow me on the Flick application. We're going to be doing the preview and starting 11 for the game tomorrow against West Ham United, which I'll be doing a watch along for. But it's going to be your starting 11, so make sure you go and vote on the poll, pick your starting 11, and later on this evening, 9 o'clock, that video will be active, live, ready, and it'll be your starting 11. I'll still give you mine. Also, follow me on Instagram, LeeGunner82. Now, as you can see on the screen, there is a tweet posted 41 minutes before I recorded this, which is 4:45 my time, from the Lyon president, Jean-Michel Aulas. I don't even know how you say his name. But anyway, no, I don't think so on whether AFC will sign Aouar. No offer yet. It seems that Arsenal don't want to or can't invest the price for Hussein, who is our best player. Now, listen, I've seen a lot of fallout from this. People posting up pictures of the screenshots of when he said similar about Lacazette, similar about Mendy, who went to Real Madrid, etc., etc. So he has got a long history of being a compulsive liar. But as it stands today, as I record this at 4:45 Spanish time, we have still not put a bid in for Hussein Aouar. Now, the only way we're going to buy the player is if we meet their valuation. And we all know that the valuation is 60 million euros. That hasn't changed. That has not changed one bit since the transfer window opened. It is 60 million euros. Take it or leave it. And as it stands at the moment, it looks like we're leaving it. And, you know, like I said, we're running out of days, 17 days of this transfer window to go. And we're about to sign Runnison, a goalkeeper, for about £1.5 million. We bought Gabriel for about 22 to 24 million quid. There's been over £1 billion spent in this window. And so far, we've only spent 20 odd million quid of it. Now, listen, the window isn't shut. I get that. We could potentially still sign this guy by the end of it, and the Lyon president will be coming out saying good luck to Hussein Aouar. We got the valuation, etc., etc. But this is where I take issue, and this is where people go, "Oh, you're negative. You're negative." It's not negative. It is positive to want the best players for your football club to compete for the best honours in football. Now, this guy is clearly one of the best midfielders out there at the moment. And you've only got to watch him when he plays. He is absolutely fantastic. And he would add something to our team that would take us up a level. 100%. The same with Thomas Partey, who I'm going to come to very shortly. But the transfer window has been open for nearly 10 weeks. Nearly 10 weeks. We're nearly into the last 2 weeks of that transfer window. And we still haven't put a bid on the table, cash money only, for Hussein Aouar. Now, I understand it's a lot of money. I understand that we've got to get rid of players and stuff like that. But if you believe what Vinay and Edu said to us a couple of days back, a week or so ago, we don't need to sell to go and get these players. So why haven't we bid for this guy? Because if he is our number one target, well, it's not looking like we really want him, is it? Let's be real. And we haven't put a bid in for him. I see a lot of rumours going around today that we've agreed personal terms, etc., and that he wants to join Arsenal and blah, blah, blah. Fantastic. Great. Cool. That's all well and good. You still have to put the money on the table and get the right offer on the table to be able to do the deal. We haven't done that. So it's all well and good agreeing personal terms with his agent and with him, which is apparently what we've done. We know from Fabrizio coming on the channel, it's 60 million euros. We've also known that for the whole 9.5 weeks of the transfer window being open. We also know that Arsenal want Aouar because, again, Fabrizio said on the channel, the board want him. They're in love with him. Arteta is in love with him. They want to make him their player. Go and do the money. What is the hold-up? Because on one hand, the club are saying, yeah, we don't need to sell players to get the money. But then on the other hand, it looks like we do have to sell players to get the money. I don't really get it. I genuinely don't understand. And, you know, the longer this goes, the more difficult it's going to be to get done. Because unless we pay the money and do a deal with the club in terms of installments and get them happy with the installments, this might not even happen. So then we've wasted a whole 12 weeks and might not even get our supposed #1 target. Yes, we may get him. But surely it's better to be in a position where you've got your players in the bag, or the bulk of your players in the bag, before the season starts. So then they can get into your way of playing, the styles and patterns of play that Arteta wants. Get involved in training, get used to the area, go and source a property in the area, because that's something that he's going to have to do. He's going to have to find somewhere to live. He's going to have to get used to getting to training ground. He's going to have to getting used to the language. He's going to have to get used to his teammates, to the manager, etc., etc. And if we're expecting this guy to come in and smash it from day one onwards, maybe that's a little bit too much expectancy. You know, we've got to look at this and say, listen, this guy's coming in from another league. It may take him 3 or 4 months to settle in. We're still question marking over whether Pepe's any good, or a lot of people are. Or, you know, he's coming from the same league. So, and the same with Thomas Partey, who I just want to finish off on. Thomas Partey is 50 million euros. We've known that for a year. Just pay the money, man. It's so frustrating. You know, we're a million miles away from the teams above us, and they're all improving. I want to see my club go out there and go and get the best players we can get. And when we're being told by Vinay and Edu, we don't need to sell players to do that, I'm sorry, I don't believe him. I don't believe him. Otherwise, we would have seen proper offers on the table and we would have already got these players. But let me know your thoughts on that. Do you think the player in question, Aouar, will be an Arsenal player by the end of this window? Or do you think that it's not going to happen and we're going to run out of time? I'd love to know your thoughts on that. Leave it all in the comment section down below. Don't forget, follow my Insta League under 82. Follow me on Flick. I'll be doing the starting 11 and preview at 9 o'clock. That'll be uploaded as well. And all have a wonderful day. Laters, peeps.